Hi, I'm Tada of Madatsukaerude. Madatsukaerude is Japanese, meaning you can still use it. So let's repair it yourself and save money, energy, and resources. Today, I'm gonna show you the third video of the Volkswagen transmission overhaul. I have a 68 Baja Bug, and that had the bad bearing. And if you have watched my previous videos, there you know how bad it was. The ball got the lots of grooves of the damaged grooves. And then today I finally replaced two bearings of the transmission, and that actually involved the struggle of removing the shaft from the bearing and also removing the bearings. So that's a lot of work, and if you're gonna try the similar thing, I hope my video gonna help you to figure out how to do it. And this is how it went. Okay, it's been about 2 months. It's really bad. I took this guy apart probably in November-ish, but after that the holiday season kicked in and my daughters came back and lots of events. I didn't have time to work on this, but meantime I actually ordered some parts. I'm supposed to work on this bearing. It's wiggly, and if you see my previous video, that bearing ball has a lot of grooves damaged. So I got the bearing, and that's actually from doombuggywarehouse.com. So here the part number. You can get the same thing from this website, I hope. So this is the bearing main shaft. Part number is written here, and this is the thing that's it's actually wiggly. And I also so if you change one bearing on one side, I believe I have to replace the other one, because the other one was, this guy was bad, so that actually made the other one also damaged. And this side is actually on the case, and this is the bearing. And I had a difficult time finding this. Actually, the ports, the bearing, I actually had to import this from Europe. And this is the part number. The shop name is Haruchi, I guess. It was really expensive, and I paid $170 or something, including shipping from Europe. But this is the thing, I believe, and unfortunately I couldn't find anything. It's well, the website in the US has this listed, but it's out of stock, and it doesn't say the when it will arrive. And I noticed this guy has this kind of the set hole, so I believe this guy has something screwed, but it's obviously outside. And if I take a look of this, there is a bolt here. So I will first try to release this bolt and see what happens. So this is 11mm socket. Okay, it's not really hard. That's good. I cannot really push the bearing. So this is the screw I took off from here, and it looks like this matches well. So I think I just need to push this bearing hard. So I checked both sides, and it doesn't really have anything that blocks the bearing from moving. So I'll try to tap from this side. Okay, I'm gonna use this socket. but this is oriented like this. It's good. So I'm testing that screw. Yes, it's so that pin is coming out here. So that's what I thought. Okay, so then I'm gonna put the new one. I have to make sure this hole is facing this way. Tight, but now it's in, so I gotta tighten this screw. Hopefully this guy will, the hole is aligned. Try to take a look at the inside. Oh, but no, I tightened it. Looks like it's aligned itself, I think. Let's tighten it again. Oh yeah. Okay, now it's aligned. I think aligned it. I felt it's moved a little bit. Yeah. Okay. All right, that's good. So this side is done. Okay, let's work on this side. And as you can see, look at this ugly balls. See? So I think I'm supposed to remove this pin or the ring, and then probably I have to tap the shaft to take this out. I'll try to use this tool. It's very bad. It's got broken, so I think I have to buy a new pin here. And this guy is still on, but it's half broken, so I think I can tap it. Yeah, now it's off. But this pin is broken, so I have to buy it. So now I found this is a shim, I guess. Second, okay. So now I see the bearing itself. So I've been inspecting this, and I cannot really pull this shaft only because it's a gear. The gear is on the other side also, so I cannot really pull this out, I think. And that means I have to pull this one and this one together. But if I do that, I think I have to loosen this shifter, this one, and also this one. And so I think I have to take a accurate measurement. I don't want to screw up the position of the shifter. So I'm gonna take a measurement here. And this guy is really like accurate. I don't know, I think I can take a measurement with caliper, this part. And then shifter, I hope this shifter will be out of the way. And another challenge is this part. I don't think I can loosen this nut because the others I cannot really hold. It has no way to hold this guy. If I turn this, everything gonna turn. So I don't know how to wrench it. But I found this screw, and I think this screw is the holding screw for this bearing. So if I tap this one and this one together, I think this shaft gonna go off from the bearing, and this shaft will probably come off with bearing to the other side. And that is my hope. And let me try this. Okay, I took a measurement, so I gonna, this is scary though. I'm gonna loosen this. Oh, this is hard, of course. This guy is super hard, of course. This doesn't want to get loose, huh? Okay. Then this one. Okay. Okay. Okay, loosen the shifter. This guy. I hope this is 11, but it's not. It's not 11. It's 11. Okay. So it's same as the other screw. It's kind of set screw. Alright. Hopefully this bearing gonna come off easily. The question is how I can tap it down. So this is the plan B. Since the tapping of the shaft didn't really work, so I decided to use the puller. This is the only tool I have, the power tool. I don't really have the press, so I use the this is the unistrut, the square or nut. So I just put that and I tightened with the original bolt with the washer, and I put some random metal to protect the original core, and I'm gonna start tightening this and see what happens. Okay, as I pull this, I noticed that this bearing is actually sinking. So I think the both shaft gonna detach at the same time. Oh, this guy's pulled again. I noticed this shifter is almost pulled out, but this guy, I think the position was shifted a little bit, but I don't know, this guy is obviously it's pulled in, so it's not good. this guy is not. So I think there might be some bad tension applied to this guy. I don't think I can simply push it. So this guy is already off. Okay, this guy went off. I think I can remove this. Okay. A little bit more. This bearing still need more push, huh? Huh. Okay. At last. There we go. Okay. That's a tough one. Uh-oh. What's wrong with this? That's probably this pin. 2 pins. Yeah. These are the pins. I think I have to do the research how it was set. But anyways, now this guy has to come off. There we go. Nice, at last. And then the target is this. This bearing is so bad. So, but it looks like I need to use puller, I think, one more time to remove this bearing. Okay. And this bearing, as I expected, had this groove, I mean a dip. So when I put it back, I have to make sure it's gonna align to this. That's a tricky. I don't want to think about pulling back. It's gonna be tricky. So this is the bearing I wanna remove, and I was really lucky. I opened the bearing before even try to remove this bearing, and I found this guy has a lip, and this is like this side, this direction. So I was planning to tap the bearing from this side, but obviously it won't work. So I was really lucky. I found this before doing that. So I have to do is push this bearing from this side. I don't know if tapping gonna work or not, and I'm thinking about using some way or using this puller or some other way, maybe tapping. I don't know at this moment, but I was really lucky to find out which direction I have to pull it out. think tapping is shifting the bearing. That's a good sign. So I think I will keep on doing this. There we go. Yep. Finally, this is the goal of repair. Look at, hear this noise, it's terrible. This bearing, it's really like lots of frictions. I mean, I even feel the bad movement. I mean, the scratching, the rough surface. Yeah, it's really bad. So now I put the WD-40 so that the bearing gonna just nicely slip in. I have to do the same approach. Okay, I think it's flush. So it's now bearing is replaced. The problem, not really problem. What I have to do, challenge, is the pulling back everything together and make it work.